Greetings, fencers. The next verse is referring to the 5 master cuts. Learn 5 strokes, from the right, against the opposition. Then we promise that your arts will be rewarded. Wrath stroke, crooked, thwart, squinter, and scalper. The 5 master cuts are strikes that let you hit your opponent and parry at the same time. Against skilled opponents, they let you take the before safely in one motion. 4 of them counter specific guard positions or oppositions as well. The Rathhu or Zonhao is described as nothing more than a peasant's strike. It is the diagonal descending cut line. It takes the center line by force and counters high cuts with a more vertical cut line. It is the most dependable and versatile cut. Diagonal cut lines are safest because they go through opposite openings. The next is the crooked cut, Krumfao. It is done by cutting with either the short or long edge across the body by pushing the left hand under the right arm. It can be used to get the overbind on an opponent, as well as striking hands and limbs behind guards. It counters the guard of ox by striking the head or hands, or forcing them into the after. The next is a thwart cut, or Zwerchau. It can counter any cut from above and can parry cuts from below. It uses the thumb under the blade and cuts horizontally or ascending. The cut rotation becomes a flat plane instead of a cone, allowing quick follow-up cuts. It counters the guard Fomtag. The next cut is the squinting cut, or Schilhau. It was called that because of using your eyes to squint at targets as a feint. It is a descending short-edge cut with the thumb on the blade. It allows you to gain the center line by angle and gets your strong on their weak. It counters the guard Pflug and Langort. The last cut is the scalp cut, or Scheidelhau. It is a high cut directly at the head from above. It counters cuts by keeping the center line and impacting the weak first. It is effective against low positions like Albert because they have to move across the body to parry, and even if they do, the sword's weight hinges over and strikes the head. These 5 cuts should be used frequently. Even if they're not hitting, it forces your opponent to turn their cut into a parry, giving you the before. Liechtenauer wants us using these 5 cuts as our parries as opposed to commoner parries or cutting into the sword. All these cuts can be used to hew, thrust, or slice, so practice using them as such. Thanks for watching, keep studying, keep practicing.